What's up? DLCZ here. And today, I got a what if for y'all. This what if is, well, no, you may think. You probably thinking, oh, it's like, what if Deku has some kind of key control or something? No. It's what if Deku has the Wolfang Fist. And this was difficult. Because I don't know how am I going to do this. But I had think about it, see how it goes, and yeah. So anyway, let's start with this. What if? Now, okay, let's just skip this. Like, we're gonna skip the whole Deku King Quirkless thing and all the others because it's just the same. So if I do that, if I just skip the entire kind of like Deku being quirkless or Bakugo bullying Deku or walking else, I'm just gonna skip the parts. But I'm just gonna try to mention them so you don't get confused where we're at. Alright, so anyway, let's begin. So we'll skip to after Bakugo, after Deku, well, after All Might rescued Bakugo. So Deku he gets yelled at because he's a kid with no quirk and he couldn't get himself killed, while the others are just praising Bakugo for using his powers to be be kept alive, and saying that that's a heroic spirit or something like that. Now, anyway, after he and All Might comes in and says that was dangerous, young man. You could have got yourself killed. And Deku was like, but I tried to save him. Everybody saw. And these heroes didn't do nothing. They just stand there. And then All Might said that, well, they want to save people, become a cop or something. They'll save people's lives. And well, Midoriya was just shocked. He couldn't believe it. He just couldn't believe that his idol just told him that. And then so he just walks away, like feeling humiliated. And he went to this library, and he was just sitting there reading a book until he had switched out with another one. But then a book dropped on his head. It was quite heavy. It was like a pen. No, not a pen. It was like it's something that's heavy. Like like a fan. It's like a fan, that square one, big. It's kind of like that. And so he hits hit and it hurts. And Deku was just like, ow, that hurt. And then he looked down the book, and then he sees a wolf on it. And sorry, my voice is it's kind of weird. So he goes and so he picks up the book, and it says Wolfang Fist. And young Midoriya was like, huh, this is interesting. And then so he sits down and he looks at the book, and then he reads it, and then you realize it was some kind of technique, like a fighting style. And along, and I'm gonna say a long time ago, there was a group of warriors called the Z Fighters, or the Dragon Team, that had saved the planet multiple times from evil. And then there was one particular, there was two, and then there was one particular fellow in there. His name was Yamcha. He was the he was the weakest of the team. And no one didn't respect him. No. And well, ever since then, and well, until one day he had got married to he met a beautiful woman named Marin, which is the blue haired girl, Krillon's ex. So to keep that clarified. And then so they had got together and started going on dates until they finally got married. And well, surprisingly, she was rich. Just to let you know, I didn't know if she was rich or not. But yeah, just pointing it out there. All right. And well, she had this big house, big mansion, and they had a kid together, with children. Like they had two brothers and two older sisters. And well, and he decided that one day he taught the boy how to do the Wolfang Fist, and then soon after the girls. And well, they chose, and when they grow up, they chose different paths. Like one of the boys they became a martial artist just like their father. And in fact, they had a dojo. Oh, sorry about that. And the other one had decided to be a martial artist too, but a different. So they basically have like a friendly rivalry with each other. Now as for the girls, they became the CEO of their own companies from each side, so they do have family rivalries too. It's a crazy family, and yeah. And then so he published a book, and so he had published a book about his techniques and fighting style, and some others. And you know what? I'm just gonna just call this what if Deku just had Wolfang, just had Yamcha's abilities and Krillon's, because why not? Just why not? And yeah, and yeah. So if you guys heard my last one, just ignore that. Just know it's the first part. Okay. And so Deku was curious, and he was like, could it work? Could I actually do this? And then so he went into these. So he bought the book, and he took it home, and then learn these techniques. And then let's see, since the UA exams like 10 months, uh, let's see here, or 10 or 9. I would say that we'll do like a 5 month time skip where he's gaining muscles surprisingly fast, and then he's like, "Whoa, this is crazy. This is incredible." And, and so he decides, and then he thought to himself like, even though I learned these techniques, I need to think something different to myself. And so, let's see, I'll give you the rundown of what he had. So, he has the Wolfgang Fist, and he has the Solar Flare, and the Destructo Disc, or the Kenzan. He's still improving it. So he's almost mastered it, and he had created his own key, which is so he fires a beam on the palm of his hands, and then no actually so he creates this ball which like puts the villain or an opponent into the ball, and then just send them far away. So let's say he threw a person, right? So like, and he's on top of the building, so he probably has to launch him like like through him about like 6 blocks away. Yep, like 6 blocks away. So yeah. And if you didn't understand that, then I'm sorry. I'm not really good with the numbers and stuff. But I hope you understand this. And it's green, by the way. All right. I'm sorry. Anyway, so he and then we skip to the 10 or 9 months, which is the UA exam. Now he's buff, he's buff. He gotten a little taller. I'll say like he got like 6'1", 6'1", yeah, just 6'1", and then he has, and his body type is like, I want to say like, no, I guess he's like the same, or you know what? His body type is like somewhere now in like season 4, and season 4's deku. So that's basically, so he got buffed way earlier. And then so now he walks into class. No, actually he walks into the building, and then he started doing the written set, which he aced it perfectly. Now through those 10 months, not only has he been sorry about that, using his strength, but he also been like buffing up, exercising. Not only is he like doing that, but he's training his brain as well, and he's doing it while training. Sometimes he'll do it while he's studying, sometimes doing training. So in this timeline, he's smarter. He's way smarter than Bakugo, and I know that surprisingly, because he's ain't that really smart. when first seen, but unfortunately, I have to admit it, he is that smart. But but in this timeline, he is smarter, and like Midoriya is smarter than him. Um, and then so yeah, he aced it. The written sounds perfect. Now the physical is, or was it? Oh god, I keep forgetting these names. I'll try to remember them in the next one. So anyways, uh, so he's starting. So he has the same gi the way that you see on his photo, and they were just kind of staring at him. And they just said like, "Whoa, look at that guy! Look at that guy over there. Have you? Is he a martial artist? Maybe, maybe. Look at. I mean, you can't. I mean, look at that gi. He has to be a martial artist, of course. So anyone was just talking about him just a little bit, and then, President Mike had shouted at the microphones. I think microphones. Sorry, I'm just sorry. I'm just having. I had a headache. I can't remember myself properly. See, I can't even spell. I can't even like say what I have to say or I want to. So I'm sorry if that's annoying you. All right. So so he answers the microphone and then he says that, all right, kids, let's do this. On your marked. And before you can just say get set, Midoriya is already gone. He already destroyed like 5 robots in just a second, in 1 second. And the egg was just shout like, "What? How?" And then President Mike said, "What are you doing? He follows a kid. There's no timeouts of being here. And in this course, go, go, go." And so they would just start running. They would just start running and trying to run out of point. Well, he just smacked it. He just smacked them down. He just taking over the place. And his movesets are similar to. They're the combination of Bardock, and Yamcha, and also Krillon. And why did I say Bardock? Because he's probably my favorite character in the series. Favorite character, because he's just, God, I don't know. He's so cool looking. He looks awesome. He looks like he looks like Goku. First of all, like, come on. And the fact is, like, and he's just cool. He's just cool. All right, he's just cool. And then so he's just showing the robot. He has like 60 points. 60 points. And he's just starting rounding them up now. It went to 70 now, 80, now 90. And it was just crazy how they just can. Crazy. And then he stops, realizing that he's taking most of the robots out. And so he just kind of waited. So it's been like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And he's just waiting there until he hears a robot. Now, it's a giant robot. And so, sorry about, if you heard that, that's my sister had entered the room. She's 3 years old, by the way. So anyways, so he was decided to just kind of run off until he hears a girl. Um. So, and then so he hears a girl, and he instantly goes towards her, and then and then and then he had used a destructo disc on the robot, which cut the robot in half, which was falling backwards. And everyone was just shocked. They was like amazed that this kid, he destroyed it with some kind of disc. And it seemed so instant. Like it was fast. Like I didn't even see it cut through. And then well he breaks the girl out of there and picks her up and takes it to I forgot oh god. And he takes her to the nurse's office where she needs to take care of. And then when he's about to leave, and she says, "Wait, who are you?" And then Deku turns around and says, "My name is Zuko Midoriya." And then he walks away. And before he could again, she says that I'm Uraraka. And he says, "Nice to meet you." And then he walks off. And that's where we put an end to this. This was exhausting. Kind of. Please smash that like button and subscribe for me, because I'm kind of desperate, because my friends has like 400 and I need to catch up with them as soon as possible. So please and thank you. Bye bye. Oh god, I'm sorry for doing that. I was just